So, you want to run for office? Here are some key terms you need to know. Step 1. Know your team. Your campaign manager holds everyone accountable to important goals by pulling all the pieces together that create a campaign plan. Your field director and organizer interact with your voters by recruiting volunteers and using voter contact methods to see who is going to vote for you. Your finance director is responsible for raising the campaign budget. They research donors to create call sheets and follow up on commitments. Your communications director helps to craft your message and create the campaign's brand identity, as well as finding ways to get your message across to the press and to voters. Step 2. Know who your voters are. To know where you stand among voters before campaigning, conduct a benchmark poll to see your voter demographics. You can also conduct tracking polls to determine your voter support over time. Based on the results of these polls, target specific voter groups that you're trying to reach or persuade. But remember, engaging with your base voters is just as important. These are voters who are always loyal to their party, but they also encourage others to vote for you. Step 3. Interact with your voters. There are many ways to interact with your voters. For example, political direct mail is used to mobilize voters, and fundraising direct mail is used to gather donations. Newer forms of marketing include paid media, which is when you promote your brand through sponsors or ads, owned media, which are websites that are unique to your brand, and earned media, which is exposure you get without your campaign's direct advertising efforts, such as word of the mouth. Step 4. Interacting with the press. The press publicizes your campaign through opinion pieces like op-eds and editorials, white papers that provide expert advice, or exclusive stories that aren't published at any other outlets or news sources. You can think of these articles as more media exposure to interact with your voters, good or bad. Step 5. What do you need to win? Voter turnout is very important to win, which is the percentage of eligible US adults who turn out at the polls. Also keep track of your win number. This is the number of votes you'll need in order to win the election. You're all set with your new campaign glossary. Get started and run for office today.